Kawhi Leonard's return into action against the Atlanta Hawks. Now, in his return, the Clippers scored 131 points. You absolutely know the Clippers are due for a rigged championship in their new arena. It is a championship that is Gematria of 131. NBA Finals run is same exact Gematria as championship, and it's also same exact Gematria as Super Bowl. And that's not a coincidence. That is all by design. So they will win a championship. Now, as far as this year goes, it was the Hawks' 18th loss in the Clippers' 18th home game. So even though Kawhi returned, the Lakers are winning the 18th championship this season. The Clippers and Kawhi play the Lakers in GOAT King LeBron James 15 days after Kawhi's return against Atlanta. Atlanta's 15. This year, we see the next Lakers Celtics 15 years after 2010. So that's how it relates to this year. And the second matchup between Kawhi and GOAT King LeBron would occur 31 days later on February the 4th. This game right here, Lakers gonna win that game, right? I hope they do. But 31 days later, after Kawhi's return, they're up against the GOAT. He's gonna win his first title since at Disney when he beat the Heat. So Kawhi, he made his return 2 months and 9 days after the Clippers' first win of the season. Kawhi in reverse is 29. Kawhi Leonard will make it to the NBA Finals early June, 29 months later. Kawhi's Gematria 29. Kawhi in regular reduction is Gematria of 25. Kawhi will play in the NBA Finals 2 years and 5 months later. So let's just assume that the Finals begins in early June. Kawhi will play in the NBA Finals 2 years and 5 months later. 126 weeks kind of mirrors the death of LA Lakers legend Kobe Bryant on 1/26. So in a way, this may tie into Kobe because Kobe scored 81 points. The 81st edition of the Finals will be won by the Los Angeles Clippers. Los Angeles Clippers is the Gematria of the 81st NBA Finals. Kawhi played his last game against the Mavs. He made his return 8 months, 9 days later. 89 is Gematria of Los Angeles, California, and in King James. This is King James' year to win the title. What about the Gematria of Intuit Dome? Kawhi's first game at the Intuit Dome was their 12th win of the season at home. And 12 is Gematria of the Claw. Kawhi is known as the Claw. The 12th win at home this year for the LA Clippers. The Claw is also Gematria of the 2027 NBA Finals. Yes, Intuit Dome is 49 in Gematria. No title for the LA Clippers again. The real team in LA, the LA Lakers, can improve the 4-9 in the finals against the Celtics. You can take that up your ass, your LA Clippers fans, because your team ain't going nowhere until I say so. Until I say so. I set the foundation for y'all. You hear me? Get your head in the game. Toe the line. Toe the line. Toe the line. think that's all I need to say about Kawhi's return. There's nothing much that I can really add to it. It's mostly just going to connect to when he does appear in the NBA Finals. He's going to get to the Finals. He was injured. Yes, the Clippers made it to the conference finals against the loser Phoenix Suns. That's another thing I want to do that I haven't done yet. What's the amount of time from the conference finals loss to the time that the LA Clippers do win the championship? That's how I kind of look at the loser Phoenix Suns, Camacho. 2 years, 5 months later, Kawhi appears in the finals, last conference finals against the loser Phoenix Suns. The loser Suns choked, they bottled it. The Flippers are going to win a championship first before the loser Phoenix Suns, I guarantee it. And I say this as a fan of the loser Phoenix Suns. So again, the Flippers... Let's just say this finals is going to go deep into the month. The Flippers are going to win the title 72 months after losing against the loser Phoenix Suns. And remember, 72 is Gamache of the Claw. The Claw returned 36 months later after facing off against the Mavs. There are 36 weeks. And now the Claw wins the championship 72 months after the last Western Conference Finals appearance against the loser Phoenix Suns. Will the date duration to the NBA Finals foreshadow the opponent? Let's take a look. That's the only way of answering the question. No lie, I kind of do like Indiana. I mean, Halliburton's pretty good. I don't know how these guys are doing this year, but obviously we're still very early to 2027, so it could be subject to change. But the Pacers are nowhere to be found. But hey, they're at 500 right now, and it is the East, and anything can happen. So New York Knicks are certainly one option. People always cry Bucks, Clippers, NBA Finals, so is this really an option? I think we just have to see how the landscape is in 2026 to really reach that definite conclusion. Kawhi finally returns. He finally returns. He finally mans up and he grows a set of balls and finally starts to do what he's paid to do. But he's not playing the NBA Finals. You don't need to worry about that because 5 months and a day after his return, LeBron, Raymond James will be playing in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. They called this guy the King of LA. How dare they? Remember 2019? Remember? How dare they? That disrespect right there. So, again, the 29 months, the 2 years and 5 months, really, it is about the return of Kawhi Leonard and when he is going to appear in the NBA Finals. Tyronn Lue is still there, is he? Again, Ballmer's Gematria of 126 weeks after his prized investment returns around 126 weeks later. We will see the LA Clippers in the NBA Finals when we look at the reverse Gematria of who the Clippers owner is. So that is another way of looking at the 126 weeks later. It does connect to the owner. Ultimately, with all the money he invested personally into that new arena, it doesn't matter how bad it appears Kawhi's knee is in the long term. Obviously, that is very true, but this is another reason why, after GOAT King LeBron retires, that the Clippers have to immediately win, because Kevin Durant has more durability in the long term than Kawhi Leonard. So that is what common sense will dictate for the first championship after GOAT King LeBron James ties Michael and Kareem. And now Ballmer is worth 126 billion as of the time that Kawhi Leonard returned from his injury. And notice he's 68 years of age, right as the Clippers move into the new arena. And that 131 points I talked about, don't spin it. Don't think otherwise. A championship is due for the LA Clippers. It's gonna be rigged for the Clippers to win the championship. I guarantee it, but it's not gonna happen immediately right away. Wonder when his birthday is. March 24th. Let's see the amount of time from Kawhi's return to his birthday. See if there's anything that it could connect to as far as the 2027 finals goes. So let's see. It was March 24th. Well, I mean, from Kawhi's return to his birthday is 79 days, and 79's Gematria champion. More information on the LA Clippers future championship. You can see the playlist. You can see the work that I've already done on that topic.